Bonjour à tous.
Hello everyone and welcome to the segment.
Comme vous le savez, tous, l'Afrique a dit
As you all know, Africa bid farewell to the 2018 World Cup in Russia after the defeat of Senegal, the last of the continent's 5 representatives. Senegal, like other African nations, was eliminated in the group stage after losing 1-0 to Colombia. A cruel disappointment not only for the Teranga Lions but for Africa. This defeat means the entire continent is out of the tournament. No African team has qualified for the round of 16 at this 2018 World Cup. Since 1986, there has always been at least one representative of the continent who managed to emerge from the first round. Morocco in 1986, Cameroon in 1990, Nigeria in 1994 and 1998, Senegal in 2002 and Ghana in 2006. In 2010, we saw Ghana again, then Algeria and Nigeria in 2014. The last time all African nations were knocked out was 36 years ago at the 1982 World Cup. Let's now hear reactions as Africa's World Cup results have not improved. Once again, we're faced with failure of African football. Several journalists and sports analysts have concurred with this. One of them is Stephen Lavon, who is editor of the first African sports news portal, Africa Top Sports.
Africa Top Sport. On l'écoute.
There are no other words to describe the performance of African teams at this World Cup. Obviously, when you have 5 representatives and none of them make it to the second round of a competition like the World Cup, it is obviously a failure. There's a great disappointment and we have to learn the lessons because since 1982, no African team has managed to make it to the second round of a World Cup. So obviously, we have to ask ourselves some questions like, why didn't it work? How is it that out of 5 representatives, none can go to the round of 16? And it's very important to be able to learn the lessons. In the last matches, there were 2 countries that could move to the 8th place, namely Nigeria and Senegal. But none of them managed to draw even one game to qualify. It's really disappointing. I think Africa is very disappointed with the performance of the teams at this World Cup. As Stephen Lavon says, lessons must be learned, but in view of the poor results of other competitions, Africa has a lot more to focus on. So what can be said of performances by African teams? Did Tunisia and Egypt have the level? What went wrong with Senegal, Morocco and Nigeria? Stephen Lavon again.
Débrief de Stephen Lavon. On l'écoute à nouveau.
We can generally assess African teams and talk about the regularity of African teams at the World Cup. We have 5 representatives, and some of them never make 2 successive World Cups. That's a pity. Senegal returned to the World Cup for the first time since 2002. Tunisia was already there in 2014, but it's not regular. Nigeria is not regular either. Morocco has not been back to the World Cup since 1998. Now, I prefer to stay on the sporting performances, and we're not at the same level at all. We have to fix issues such as players' commitment, regularity and physical efforts. In fact, we have to be consistent when it comes to scoring goals or defending and solidarity. Because when we take other small Asian teams, for example, we feel that they want to do well. They want to move forward. They may not have the means, but they want to. And sometimes we don't feel like it. And it's a shame. And now more than ever, it is crucial for Africans to question themselves in order to avoid such humiliation in the future. The only one thing that can comfort Africans is that the distribution of sport for the first World Championship in 2026 with 48 teams has already been done. And the 9 places that the continent got are short despite this defeat. And that's it for the sports segment. I'm Serge Koffi.